Capsules. WACO, Texas, App. Kristy Wallace scored a career-high 27 points. Big Post's Kalani Brown and Lauren Cox both had double-doubles, and number 3 Baylor won its 15th straight game by overwhelming number 6 Texas 81-56 in a matchup of the Big 12's top two teams Thursday night. Wallace scored 9 of her points in a game-turning 28-7 run for the Lady Bears, 18-1, 8-0 Big 12, who were in control before the end of the first quarter. That spurt included a 14-4 run over the final 3.5 minutes of the first quarter and a 14-3 start to the second quarter. Brown had 17 points and 11 rebounds, her 9th double-double this season and 21st in her career. Cox had 17 points and 10 rebounds. The 6'7" Brown and 6'4" Cox have combined for 129 points and 83 rebounds the last 3 games. Brooke McCarty led Texas, 15-4, 6-2, with 16 points on 5 of 19 shooting. Lashann Higgs added 13 points and Ariel Atkins 11. Number 2 Mississippi State 90, Florida 53 Starkville, Miss. App. T.R. McCowan scored 23 points. Victoria Vivians added 17, and Mississippi State earned its best start to a season in program history with a victory over Florida. Mississippi State, 21-0, 7-0 Southeastern Conference, shot 54% from the field, including 67% in the second half. Blair Schaefer added 15 points, making 5 of 8 shots from three-point range. Florida, 10-11, 2-6, briefly made things interesting in the second quarter, cutting a 10-point deficit to 22-20 thanks to a 10-2 run. But the Bulldogs responded with the next 13 points, 7 from Vivians and 6 from Schaefer, to create some separation and take a 35-23 lead into halftime. The Gators could never get any closer. Mississippi State pushed out to a 66-37 lead by the end of the third quarter and cruised to its 21st straight victory. Florida was led by Fonda Nakasoglu, who scored 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Number 4 Louisville 84, Miami 74 Coral Gables, Florida, App. Myisha Hines-Allen had 26 points and 11 rebounds Thursday to help Louisville bounce back from its only loss of the season by beating Miami in a game that began at 11 a.m. Hines-Allen shot 11 for 13, and the senior capped her performance in the final minutes with the 8th three-pointer of her career. Junior Sam Fuehring added a career-high 17 points for the Cardinals. Louisville won easily even though guard Asia Dirt tied her season low with 7 points, 13 below her average. Her lone field goal came on a buzzer beater at the end of the first half to put the Cardinals ahead 37-30, and the margin was never less than 7 in the second half. The Cardinals, 21-1, 7-1 Atlantic Coast Conference, were coming off a loss Sunday against now number 8 Florida State. Miami, 14-7, 4-4. Had a 3-game winning streak snapped. Number 5 Notre Dame 87, Pittsburgh 53 Pittsburgh, App. Jessica Shepard scored 28 points and Notre Dame routed Pittsburgh. Shepard was almost unstoppable in the paint for the Fighting Irish, who outscored Pitt, 48-18 inside. At 6'4", Shepard is 3 inches taller than every Pitt regular, and she used her height and reach to go over and around the Panthers. She hit 10 of 18 from the floor and grabbed 12 rebounds for her 26th career double-double. The Panthers had an early 7-4 lead before Notre Dame roared back to take a 20-11 advantage by the end of the first quarter and finished each successive frame with a similar margin. Notre Dame, 19-2, 7-1 Atlantic Coast Conference, also got a 21-point performance from junior point guard Marina Mabrey. Yassine Diop scored 10 for Pitt, 9-12, 1-7. Number 9 South Carolina 90, Arkansas 42 Columbia, SC App. Aja Wilson had 27 points, 13 rebounds and 7 blocks in her return to the starting lineup to power South Carolina to a victory over Arkansas. The Gamecocks, 17-3, 6-2 Southeastern Conference, looked quick, powerful and eager to end things in a hurry, with the 6'5" senior Wilson back in the middle at the start for the first time since spraining her right ankle against Auburn on January 11. Wilson missed 2 games, then came off the bench last Sunday to score 26 points in a win at Kentucky. In this one, Wilson was honored pre-game for reaching 2,000 points in her career. She grabbed her 1,000th career rebound in the third quarter to join Sheila Foster, 1,979-82, as the program's only players with that many points and rebounds. For a while, it looked like the Gamecocks might score that many against overmatched Arkansas, 11-10, 2-6. Number 10 Tennessee 75, Mississippi 66. Knoxville, Tennessee, App. Renia Davis matched a career high with 18 points, and High Maynard had a double-double Thursday night as Tennessee pulled away down the stretch for a victory over Mississippi. Tennessee, 17-3, 5-2 SEC, was facing an unranked team for the first time in 2½ weeks after playing 4 straight games against ranked opponents. The Lady Vols had gone 1-3 during that stretch, with a victory at number 9 South Carolina and losses to number 15 Texas A&M, number 5 Notre Dame and number 2 Mississippi State. The unranked Trebles, 11-9, 1-6, still put up a challenge before losing their 4th straight. The game was tied late in the third quarter until Tennessee went on a 14-2 run. Naird had 15 points and 10 rebounds for Tennessee, which also got 16 points from Anastasia Hayes and 13 from Mercedes Russell. Davis had 8 rebounds to go along with her 18 points. Maidana Muhammad scored a career-high 31 points and Alyssa Aston added 19 for Ole Miss. Number 21 Georgia 62, number 11 Missouri 50. Athens, Georgia, App. Kalani Robinson recorded a double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds, and Georgia celebrated its return to the top 25 by beating Missouri. Kay Morrison had 17 points and Haley Clark had 14 in the Lady Bulldogs' 6th straight win. Georgia, 18-2, 6-1 Southeastern Conference, broke a second-place tie in the league with Mitsu, 17-3, 5-2. Sophie Cunningham led the Tigers with 20 points. With 1:21 remaining, Robinson missed 2 free throws. Morrison rebounded the second miss and passed back to Robinson, who made a layup for a 56-48 lead. Georgia entered the top 25 this week for the first time since February 9, 2015. Iowa 103, number 12 Ohio State 89. Iowa City, Iowa, App. Iowa's Megan Gustafson scored 29 points, winning a shootout with Ohio State's Kelsey Mitchell, and the Hawkeyes ended a 3-game losing streak. Kathleen Doyle added a career-high 25 points and tied her career best with 11 assists. Mackenzie Meyer had 18 points, matching Doyle's 4 3-pointers, and Chase Coley had 12 points and 11 rebounds for the Hawkeyes, 16-5, 4-4 Big Ten, who dropped out of the rankings this week. Mitchell led the Buckeyes, 16-5, 5-3, with 27 points, but the NCAA three-point record holder and second leading scorer at 24.8 was just 3 of 11 from deep. Gustafson, 4th in the nation at 24.8 points, had the last 9 in a 14-0 run that made it 26. Ohio State only got it down to a 1-possession game 3 times after that, but Iowa never got the lead to 14 again until the final free throw. Number 14 Maryland 68, Northwestern 65. Evanston, Ill. App. Kayla Charles tossed in 17 points and Brianna Fraser scored 9 of her 13 points in the fourth quarter to help Maryland hold off Northwestern. Elena Kristinaki added 15 points for the Terrapins, 18-3, 7-1 Big Ten Conference, who picked up their 3rd straight victory and won for the 16th time in 17 games. Maryland shot 62%, 18 of 29, in the first half to take a 41-33 lead. But the Terrapins struggled to find their shooting touch in the second half, missing 15 straight shots spanning the third and fourth quarters. Stephanie Jones ended Maryland's drought when she grabbed an offensive rebound and scored to give the Terrapins a 56-54 lead with 6:29 left to play. Northwestern, 9-13, 2-6, pulled even at 60 on Palace Kunaiakpona's layup with 3:25 remaining, but Fraser scored 6 of Maryland's final 8 points to help the Terrapins prevail. Lindsey Pulliam topped the Wildcats with 19 points, while Kunaiakpona added 16 points and 10 rebounds. Number 18 Duke 75, Boston College 50 Durham, on App. Lexi Brown tied a school record with 14 points in the first quarter when she joined an exclusive club and finished with 19 points to lead Duke to a win over Boston College. Brown had 5 steals, which made her the third NCAA Division I player with at least 1,800 points, 500 assists, 200 three-pointers and 300 steals, joining Nyessa Johnson, Alabama, and Odyssey Sims, Baylor. Rebecca Greenwell also had 19 points, hitting 4 three-pointers, and Leona Odom had 12 points for the Blue Devils, 16-5, 5-3 Atlantic Coast Conference, who have won 29 straight home games, on shy of the school record. Emma Guy had 13 points and 10 rebounds for the Eagles, 6-14, 1-6.